Welcome to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a water pump. This one is a Shuflo and it's got a problem. So I want to take you along, show you the problem. We will take it apart and see if we can see the problem. And I thought y'all might enjoy that. So y'all hang on just a second. Let me get this all set up and we'll carry on. Well, let me tell you what the problem is, and then I'll show you. This is a water pump that I took off somebody's unit. I got like 4 of them in a bucket over here, and I pulled this one out and tested it. It does pump water, but it's got an issue, and this is probably why it got changed. Let me show you here real quick. Like I said, this is a Shuflo pump. It's a small one, 3 gallon a minute, and the issue with it is it was probably filling their fresh water tank. I have a water hose hooked up to this that's going out to the city water. So let me go cut that water on, and we'll see what the issue is real quick. Do you see the problem? That's a pretty significant issue. Let me go cut the water back off and then we'll talk about this. All right, now, what in the world is going on with this water pump? Get this water hose unhooked here. Finish making a mess. Phew, dump the water out of this pump. All right, so this is the suction side of the water pump. This would typically be run through a screen, and then this side would go to your fresh water tank. Okay, so that when you're using your fresh water tank, you'd be sucking water out of the tank through the pump, and then pressurizing this side of the pump, which is the goes to the RV. Now, when you're hooked up to the city field, like we were just now, this side of the pump is pressurized. All right, there should be no water passes through this pump because there's a check valve in here that stops the city field pressure from bypassing the pump and filling your water tank up. Now, this was a pretty significant leak. This would have filled your fresh water tank up pretty quickly. So if you're having that issue, your issue is right here. The check valve, something's happened to that check valve. Now we're gonna pull this apart. We're gonna see, is it just dirty? Is it broken? What's going on with it? So let's look real quick. Now this, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off. This is your pressure switch. This is just the switch that, you know, when you're using the water out of your fresh water tank, it pressurizes your system. If you've got no leaks, nothing's turned on, the pump builds up to, I don't know, about 40, 45, 50 pounds, and it shuts off. Well, this right here is what does that. It, like I say, it's the pressure switch. That's what it does. Man, should have got a drill. I don't know how long them screws are gonna be. All right, so here's our pressure switch. It is super simple. That's a gasket, I am sure, and it just pushes on this switch here. So water be running, builds up pressure, it opens the switch, cuts the pump off. Use water or you have a leak, switch engages and you pumping water again. Let's just quick get this out of the way. Yeah. All right, so let me take these what, 3, 5, 7, 8 screws out. And while I'm taking these out, Mrs. Hillbilly thought I should tell y'all something. If you're local and you're calling me and wanting to schedule work or whatever, leave me a message, please. Because I don't answer the phone when I'm working, when I'm sleeping, i.e. when I'm not working. I have hours, just like a real business. I answered the phone 24/7 for a long time. And then I had a customer that broke me of that. So I started keeping just normal hours, just like any other business. And if you are local and you call me, leave me a message. Chances are I'll listen to that message, within a very reasonable amount of time. And if it's a true emergency, you might get a call back. I may come work on your stuff. And if you're not local, if you're not within a 1-hour radius of Beckley, West Virginia, please don't call. Unless you are willing to bring your stuff to Beckley for me to work on. Because I am not going to try and fix stuff over the phone. Okay? 2 more. Then we're going to see the goodies. We're going to see the jiggly bits. Yeah, we all want to see the jiggly bits, right? I know I do. Funny thing is, while I'm getting this last screw out, I don't even know if you can anymore. You used to just be able to buy the head. The motor, I've never seen a motor go bad, to be honest with you. I don't think. It's always in the pump. These heads used to be available. And I'm talking 30 years ago. These pumps were $50. They look identical to the pumps today. Whole pump, motor, everything was $50. To buy just the head was $55. So needless to say, nobody ever replaced the head. They just replaced the whole pump. Okay. Now here's the motor shaft. So that spins this little doodad. You can see it oscillates. So let's pull this part apart. All right. Here's our diaphragms. Okay. Now I don't know for sure how this thing works. I know it is a diaphragm pump. So these diaphragms should be just pulsing. That's why these pumps sound so rough sometimes when they're mounted in an RV, is because these diaphragms, there's check valves and stuff in here, and they just pulsate. And that's how it pumps water. It's kind of magic, But here is that check valve, okay? And this one here is just, I don't know what's happened to this one, but it looks bad. Let me see if I can get this thing out of here. Can y'all see it? See that check valve? That rubber should be down inside there. It should be like that, but it wasn't. Let's see here. I guess it comes out this way. Maybe. Well, I sure would like to see that thing. Oh, here it is. There we are. We got a spring. You got the check valve. Yeah. You see that rubber? that thing was never gonna seal again. So I done good when I changed this pump, because that, like I say, that was never gonna seal again. So I'm sure a lot of times they just have some dirt or something in them. I don't know what in the world would have happened to this one to do that. But yeah, she was never gonna seal again. So that's just a really quick tour of the jiggly bits of a Shuflo water pump. I'm really glad that we seen what was wrong with it. Yeah, that was never gonna hold water again. It was always gonna be bypassing. So yeah, don't y'all bypass. Y'all get down in that comment section, leave me a comment, criticism, concern. I do want to ask you, I'm thinking about something. Something, to be honest with you, I never thought I would do. Maybe. Y'all comment down there, let me know what you think. You know, I have, my channel has, let me look again real quick. Well, if I could click on the right app. My channel has just shy of 27,000 subscribers. Would y'all be interested to know what a YouTube channel with 27,000 subscribers makes? How much income from YouTube? Is that something y'all be interested in? Like I said, I never really thought I would post a video like that. But to be honest with you, the money's so pitiful right now, I don't mind telling y'all. And I'll tell you, if I decide to do this, I'll show you, I'll prove to you, you know, what I have made and what I'm making now. And I think y'all will be shocked. Y'all wonder why YouTube channels are always pushing merchandise. You know, we're working with companies like Dyer. They build these awesome waterproof, dustproof switches. You'll see a video on that here shortly. You know, that's why we're pushing merchandise, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, stuff like that, because the money from YouTube is not all that great. So if y'all think people are getting, you know, rich just from YouTube itself, it ain't happening. It can be good income if YouTube would, yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about all that. Y'all let me know in that comment section, is that something you'd be interested in? I'm willing to talk dollars and cents with y'all. And you let me know if that's something you want to know. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time. And maybe there will be a live stream Thursday night. Probably be 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so y'all be good. We'll catch you later.